king. I got the offer.
Then what happened?
But I turned it down.
Why?
Because you shit on Bernie. And I know the truth. You think I'm gonna let you shit on Bernie and then come get me? I'm the next king? Fuck you.
So I keep getting lots of contact about my thoughts on the Katt Williams interview on Club Shay Shay. The interview heard round the world. And I don't know, my take is probably going to be really, really boring.
Alright folks, hold on to your seats because we've got some juicy scoop today. Bernie Mac's daughter is firing back at Katt Williams' recent comments about her dad. Let's take a look at her epic response. It all began with Katt Williams, the king of comedy. He just dropped a bombshell about none other than the legendary Bernie Mac. Williams spilled the tea on a scandal that's been shaking up Tinseltown, revealing a sinister plot to silence Bernie Mac. Who would have thought? Our beloved Bernie is facing off against the big shots in Hollywood. It's a story that's got more twists and turns than a roller coaster ride. So what exactly did Katt spill in this jaw-dropping interview? Williams peeled back the curtain, exposing the dark underbelly of fame and fortune, where it seems like Bernie's success might have been his downfall. Can you imagine? Despite his comedic brilliance, it looks like Bernie was caught in a web of power struggles and manipulation orchestrated by those who should have had his back. Williams pointed out that Bernie's success might not have been as straightforward as it seemed. Instead of genuine support, it seemed like Bernie's triumphs could have been part of a calculated scheme to exploit his talents for financial gain. Imagine our favourite funny man caught in the crosshairs of manipulation and greed. Williams didn't mince his words when he described the clandestine manipulation that might have contributed to Bernie Mac's story ending on a tragic note. He hinted at a dark underbelly of fame and fortune where powerful Hollywood elites changed the narrative to fit their own interests. It's a chilling revelation that makes you question everything you thought you knew about showbiz. But wait, the drama doesn't end there. Damon Williams, another comedian, added fuel to the fire with his own shocking story about Bernie Mac. According to Damon, Bernie might have known something the world wasn't ready to hear. In an intimate conversation, Bernie warned Damon about the pitfalls of rushing into LA too soon. Conquer your city first, Bernie advised, then come to LA. It's like Bernie was trying to protect aspiring comedians from falling victim to the cutthroat nature of Hollywood. And given the recent controversy surrounding the entertainment world, his words take on a whole new meaning. Fans were quick to comment on the shadiness of Hollywood, echoing Bernie's warnings about the industry. One fan remarked, "This interview was enlightening." Bernie was a mentor for young comedians, especially in Chicago. He warned them about the shadiness of the industry. It's clear that Bernie's legacy goes beyond just making people laugh. He was a guiding light for aspiring talents navigating the murky waters of showbiz. But what does this all mean for Bernie's legacy? It's a question that's on everyone's minds as we grapple with the shocking revelations. Could it be that Bernie's untimely death was the result of forces beyond his control? Was he a victim of the very industry that he dedicated his life to entertaining? It's a sobering thought that forces us to confront the darker side of fame and fortune. Now, fans are sounding off on social media, echoing the sentiments of Katt Williams and Damon Williams about the shady side of Tinseltown. One fan hit the nail on the head saying, "When many celebrities come out talking about how freaky and perverted Hollywood is, take notice, they ain't lying." It's a stark reminder that there might be more to the glitz and glamour than meets the eye. And another fan didn't hold back, suggesting that Hollywood is like one big sick, demonic cult run by the cabal and the CIA. Talk about a conspiracy theory, but could there be some truth to these wild claims? Adding fuel to the fire are the hushed rumours that have been circulating for years about Bernie Mac's career. Cedric the Entertainer, a key player in the original Kings of Comedy tour alongside Bernie, D.L. Hewley and Steve Harvey, confirmed the long-standing tension between Bernie and Steve. Cedric spilled the beans on Shannon Sharp's podcast Club Shay Shay, revealing that Bernie and Steve were both alpha males who saw things differently. Could this clash of egos have hindered Bernie's trajectory in Hollywood? Cedric hinted that it might have, suggesting that their feud prevented another lucrative tour from materializing. It's a tale as old as Hollywood itself, where personal egos and backstage politics often overshadow camaraderie. But the plot thickens. In a 2003 interview with GQ magazine, Bernie didn't hold back, accusing Steve Harvey of harboring jealousy and actively undermining his pursuit of coveted movie roles. Steve, in turn, responded in a 2010 interview, expressing his hurt over Bernie's accusations. Now, the aftermath of Bernie Mac's passing has brought about a strange and curious symphony of comedy, tragedy, and Hollywood intrigue. As news of his death spread, the public mourned the loss of a comedic icon whose impact transcended mere celebrity status. The star-studded memorial service attracted not only those who knew Bernie intimately, but also fans who had been touched by his humour and down-to-earth persona. It was as if Bernie had become a symbol of pride and hope for the neighbourhood he hailed from. However, questions lingered about the timing of Bernie's departure, especially as he was actively involved in efforts to combat crime and violence in Chicago. Mayor Richard Daley recounted Bernie's fervent dedication to the cause, but his sudden absence raised eyebrows. Some whispers in the grapevine hinted at a darker side of Hollywood, suggesting that Bernie's aspirations clashed with an industry rumoured to promote violence and drugs. Critics argued that blockbuster movies were blurring the line between thrilling entertainment and endorsing violent, potentially desensitizing audiences to its real-world consequences. The concern extended to the copycat effect, where on-screen mayhem inspired real-life imitations, sparking a firing debate within the industry about its responsibility in shaping societal norms. Now, beneath the allure of record-breaking box office numbers and blockbuster glamour lies a moral conundrum. Does Hollywood bear responsibility for the potential influence of its multi-million-dollar creations? According to trusted sources, the answer is yes. Allegedly, Hollywood elites promote violence for their own financial gains. Rapper Ice Cube recently peeled back the curtain on this alleged agenda, exposing Hollywood's goal to not only promote violence in movies, but also in music. From his iconic performances to his heartfelt advice, Bernie Mac will always be remembered as one of the greats. And while the truth behind his untimely death may never fully be known, one thing is for sure: his spirit lives on in the laughter of those he touched with his humour and wisdom. So, as we wrap up today's episode, what do you guys think about him? Do drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and we'll meet again in the next episode. Until then, see ya!